So today, it's cold outside. I've decided to do this in the garage. So we'll have a little bit different unboxing at the beginning, and then I'll move to the shop a little bit later on for the second part of this video, because right now it's just really cold outside and I don't feel like doing it in the rain and the cold because it's really loud on a tin roof. So through the magic of video editing, we will suddenly have an open box. Now, back to obvious, the normal style staples and everything that we have in here. So that's always fun. But what sleeps inside here is a model that I personally have never had for myself, and in a color that I think was exclusive to the one of the Guitar Center Musician's Friend type groups. So let me yank this out before, because it seems a little awkward to just grab it out on video when it's stuck in there this way. So give it a moment. And now we get to see what's inside the box. Well, now it's inside the case because the box is already open. You know what's inside the box. But now what's inside the case is a 60s tri-burst standard. And I must tell you, it is gorgeous in person. This tri-burst with this top is outstanding. I am really looking forward to seeing that in the sunlight. And these are really cool and go so well with that. Very rosy fretboard. Now this one is a little different because it has the classics style push-pull knobs, and it does have the red knobs, the red and black knobs that are very reminiscent of the Voodoos. So that's kind of a cool addition that the mod shop did for this one. Locking Grover tuners. This one has a little bit of motion, it looks like, on the back. See if I can get it to do it. No, it's not going to do it in this lighting. But it is an absolute looker. Now, tri-burst, I think, is not a everyone gets it 60 standard color. So it will be, so I've never personally seen one in person. This in here looks darker than it does in the picture. The camera is really emphasizing the red in this. See if I can adjust this down a little bit to give you a better idea. That's more like what it looks like in the real world. See how it jumps back? Cameras are going to try to emphasize the colors it thinks it sees, and that's what's going on here. See what kind of case candy we've got. Case candy is your usual fare. COA, the polishing cloth, tool, owner's manual, warranty evaluation, and no, unfortunately, ornament like we have the last 2 years, but that's okay. Last one got picks, but I will say this. This didn't come with an actual backing thing for it. So it's just a piece of paper for the COA. And that's different because they usually have some kind of a hard piece of paper or something that they wrap around it, but that's a little bit different. So, all right. So there it is. I'll get to a playing demo in a little while, but right now I've got some other things going on, and but this is the first unboxing, and I gotta tell you, it is an absolute looker. Now, this right here is not nearly as bright as it seems to be in the video. It's a much darker appearance, so we'll just have to see how that holds up once we get a little conditioner on it. But as of right now, she's a looker. All right, so here we are with this one now that the weather is good and it's had a few days. Now, as I talked about in the first part of this video, this one has the red / voodoo knobs with the red and black pickups, which they say is like the Voodoos, but these are actually 496R and 500Ts. I've never seen or heard a 500T until this guitar, and I kind of like it. Now, black hardware, locking Grovers, pretty much standard on the back, black plate. This is a 60s standard, so it does not usually have this circuitry in its deal, but with all 4 push-pull, it has the classic style setup. So it will go from in phase, out of phase, split coils, everything, just like a classic will. So you wind up with the beautiful 60s standard top on a guitar that has the flexibility of the classic, and that's kind of cool. So I'm going to play through just quick sound demos of the 496R 500T, and I'll play through them on clean, play through them on a little crunch, and then that'll be it for this one. But like I say, I'm anxious to put this guitar right here up against the 58 standard that we got, which of course is a custom shop, so the quality is going to be different, but I want to look at the specs, and I also am going to eventually get the readings on these pickups, because as I said, I've never played on I've played 496Rs before, but never had a 500T until today, and I kind of like it. So I'm curious what the output of that guitar on that pickup is, because it's something new. So anyway, playing through the Sanzera 20, starting off on the neck in humbucker mode. Now, to the neck. And in the middle. Of course, you can split the front. You can split just the back. Or you can split both. Now, if you get that bridge in single coil though, it gives a and that's kind of cool. In the neck. Now, I will tell you right now, the birds are driving me nuts today, and I don't know. This is Texas. Birds are going to fly year round, but they're really making a lot of racket today. So, pardon the birds in this video. But anyway, this front pickup in single is just buttery smooth. Just so out of phase in singles, in the middle, in phase, it definitely provides the quack. Now, take the bridge and put it back into humbucker. That will make you want to get rid of other guitars. That's the kind of flexibility that, I mean, that sound, wow, that's fun. This time it's with the bridge and single, the neck and humbucker. So that's a fun sound too. That, like I say, this guitar is, with this bridge pickup, enormously flexible. But enough of the clean sounds. Let's see what it sounds like with a little crunch on it. So we're going out of phase this time to start off with, since we were already there, and then we'll change some of the tones around. Now, bring it back in phase. Totally lost it. That was terrible. But you make videos and you learn. So anyway, now just the bridge with some gain. Now just the neck in gain. in phase or out of phase with the neck in single. Opposite, bridge in single. Now, both of them in single. Anyway, and back in phase. And there it is. Man, looking at this top while playing, it just makes this guitar really hard to stop staring at. And this color of red in here, this is not nearly as bright as it is. I mean, it's a much darker red than the camera is giving it credit for. The camera really grabs that red and emphasizes it. And the quilt on it is just, I mean, like, I guess this is really flame, but it is a really nice top. And I am here to tell you it goes great with the black and red. So 60 standard, modified by the Gibson Demo Shop / Mod Shop. So 496R 500T. Till next time.